to be showing you a guide to build a city on City Skylines. Uh, I'm going to start by a step-by-step to first begin your first ever city in City Skylines. Because I know it could be a very big pain sometimes when you're starting a city and it doesn't go to plan. So right here we have, let's see, I forgot the map name was. I'm trying to think of what this map name was for City Skylines. It's part of the Industrials DLC. It's one of the peak ones to have like a bunch of mountains, so I called it Newton, Colorado. So it's like someplace with a bunch of mountains. And they kind of started us with this bit a highway point here, and that's about it, to be honest. So, guess we gotta deal with it. First things first, I always do is I take my little road here, make it about 40, place it, then delete it, and then you unlock one-way roads. Once you do that, take these one-way roads, and make it about a line, or one nod, I should say, and click it like that. Now we have the first base of what our star's gonna look like. Then we take it over, because we got our grid over here, our snap grid. Make sure our snap grid has these road things down here, the elevation step down. And make sure these road guidelines are on. Follow these road guidelines with these little circle nods. Click from the circle nod and click to the highway, so then the direction is going towards the highway. That being done, usually go like that to make a turnaround for the people, and it helps them turn around when they, don't want to go this way, that way. That way, if they made their turn or whatever. Once that is made, I like to take a 2-lane road, and it's going to be different this time since we got these like little lumps here. We got a bunch of like little hills that I'm going to have to deal with and work with. I can low-key kind of make something over here with like residential, like market. If I just did this, take a one-way road, make it 3 nods so I can have fun and go from like 1, 2, maybe 3, depending on how the roads are. We're going to take a 2-lane road and bring her all the way down here as a main road. So when people come off the highway, you're here, and it's going to cause a bit of a traffic jam, so later on we're going to add like an off-ramp straight to just kind of connect off, so then people, well, later on when I have more buildings here, they're not going to get all jumbled up in that one corner, or we're going to be more focused on exit point with like enter point. Just focusing on conjuncturing with highways and roads and flow of traffic. That's all. So what I usually like to do is go up to the first node, and you see how there's these little squares here? These little squares are going to be your best friend. If you line the square up with these little lines there, and you line it up with the boxes, it'll fill the boxes in, so then we can fill those in, and then each and every point will make a house, and it looks more on-griddy and more structural, like, given, I guess. That's what we'll say. So, here we're going to go get some, some stuffies into our city. Once we have that, that's pretty much a block for anyone to be building and trying to live into the town. So, what I'm going to do, see how there's this little thing where it says, that little red spot, that means there's no exit for this one-way road. So what I'm going to do is make another one-way road and place it right there so it turns into this 2-lane. So then we have this nice little flow of traffic, so they won't all be flooded in all nasty and aggressive like. What we're going to do is switch to our regular 2-lane road, not a one-way. Line her up. You see how our line for our square is inside of the boxes? Don't be afraid to move it up one from that circle, and then move it down now. And now we're going to take advantage of the whole road. And now look at that. Sticking to it, really easy, simplistic. It's not very hard. Honestly, I feel like I should just start with that. It's perfect. Now we need to make a exit point for the people. We're going to take a straight road first, bring it to about the point of that road. Hold your big open menu open, freeform, bring it out to about there, or even you can shorten it up a bit and make a almost 180 degree. Make sure we follow these lines where that our line of the actual road, or around like the outer part of the road, will line up with the dashed lines. Okay. Once we do that, like so, we can make a straight road. Straight. So that makes a beautiful, perfect curve with being able to mess with like this. Later on, we can fix this with a terrain tool, or even, page it up one, like so. Do that to make a bridge upward, since there is this weird lump here, because we are dealing with a hill now. So, let's see, that's a one-way road that way, and it's doing that. What we do is, wrong thing, click your road, click the, any road, doesn't really matter, and then hold, triangle if you're using a controller, or R on your keyboard. And that's how you're going to open this little menu. We need to change the direction of that one-way road. So once we go over here and click that, change the direction of that, it shall do as so. See, I don't like how fast this goes down. What we do, thing, click one-way road, and just gently go back to our straight, gently adjust this to gingerly flow down for us. So in a sense, maybe here to here. And I feel like that's just more smoother. Yeah, more casual. More bridgey, more alive, like. This is to go into the town, so I feel like, or feel as if we should take our one-way road, and if not, try to curve it, in a sense, over here, because I really want some type of curve, or not, or if not, we can kind of figure something out with this. That lump is gross, so figure something out. Alrighty, I feel like that's a good start. Dog was barking. So now that we got this, later on we're gonna add like a off ramp there. I feel as if we're pretty much ready to be adding water to the actual town. I feel like a good spot for our water tower, because what we're going to need is not this huge water treatment plant for our water pumping station for water pumps, because that's going to be later on for water. We just need a water tower to bring in water from the ground to there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put it by this bridge because I feel like it would look really nice. Take the tube, grab the tube. Let's bring it out to maybe the middle point of this road. Can't be too anally about it. perfect 90-degree angle. Make sure we have a 90-degree angle where we want to go. 95-degree angle. Because 90 is there. Like 95. But if you have a 90-degree angle, it's pretty much the best angle around like this to stick a L point. That one's just an extra point off because of that one. So that is that. Simple water pipes around, just underlaying the roads and filling in these boxes with the circles around it. Now perfect, we have that. Now for power. I'm luckily on a hill, so these parts that are darkest green, purplish thing, find the darkest point in it, which is for me 7, and place it there. And then we take these power lines and bring them to the blue of the water tower. And now we have power for the water tower. And then we're going to have to bring the power lines into the town. But for now, we figure out how to make blocks for the houses. I'm sorry, baby. Didn't mean to grab you. Sorry, my girlfriend is sleeping right next to me. So I'm kind of quiet at the point, or at this moment. I'm gonna add a one-way road out this way to make a block so I can start building houses over here like so. And I'll show you. Fast forward it, people are gonna start building houses. And people are gonna start moving in. So now that we have that road, let's build a road here to make a block. A nice little block here. Shall we make another one-way road here? Flow of traffic. So let's just bring it all back to the point. Look for non-one-way road. And boom. Another block. Now we have a nice little simple square of people coming in, following it through. Again, if even go all the way down to here and there to do something like that. I feel like that would be good. Once we do that, take a medium road at the end of here, because like we need certain turnarounds. This is how I make, like, you know how people have like the round little parts, with like turnarounds and such. You know how you gotta go here, and if I didn't want to go like this way or that way or wherever, and I wanted to get back over here, I would have to go. Literally, I would have like no way to turn around because of the one-way road. I would have to find like a property to turn around at. So we make this turnaround road here. Make a medium road so they can come through here and turn around. It looks better, feels better. And with Industrials DLC, I got these other cool industrial roads, but I gotta get over to 1,300 people, which is gonna be fast, easy, shouldn't take but 20 minutes. So, here we have a simplistic little township. Later on, this will grow into businesses, houses, business house, businesses with houses. So, mix. If you ever want to make alleyways for certain of these blocks, take dirt roads and fly them in between. If you even fly them into between of like that, or maybe of a line in a quarter, and when you do that, you have this extra point through the middle here. So you can do something like that and make little areas for smaller houses for people who can't afford the big houses, because we're gonna have bigger houses here. So, I know that sounds like a whole project, an ordeal later on, but we're doing it as of right now. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why does it go like that? And then we'll make later on, like, another bridge probably goes up. But for now, just a little something to kind of give it an aesthetic. And let's watch people move in. Once people move in, we can go back to our power lines and mess with the power, because they're going to be needing power here. See? These little blue lines will pop up for the people. So we're going to need to bring these power lines here all the way down to the point of the town and make it kind of tight as we can, because later on we want to make, you know, whatchamacallit, off-ramp into this part, so then you don't all flood into one block or one thing. Now we need sewage. Sewage. The only bit of water that I guess we have right now is this little, like, river point here. So we take over with the water, or the utilities, the water, power, and the garbage, go over to your water pipe thing, click water drainage pipe, and put it to the farthest of your city limit with water, because we're going to need to pour out of water. Certain rivers will have these lines of, like, indication of where it's flowing. If you have, like, a part where it's like a, let's say, right here would be, it's flowing, like, this way, for example. If it was flowing forward over down here, we would want to put our sewage downriver, because then we can use upriver for the water, water pump. See these little line indications right here? In the water, it means it's flowing downward. So for example, I would put it up here, our water pump plant, because it's the beginning of the flow, and then put our sewage down here, because then it won't mix in and get our people sick and get into the water. Okay. If you don't do that, everybody gets sick, die, and no good city. Now we take our water pump. I'm gonna do a straight pipe, click over here, bring it all the way into the closest point, because we don't want to spend like too much, 400, 340, so we don't want to spend too much money and lose too much beginning, because then we won't be able to have expansions. Sewage line, they all pumped in, they're getting there. What I like to do for all my buildings is click historical, so then they don't get all like too upgraded later on when we get educated people, and they'll have like solar panels on top. I don't like that after, like, when there's too many. So I just click historical on usually every building that I build. So now that we have that, people are going to be moving in soon. Click triangle or hold R. Use on this little thingy here, on this menu, click select. We want to click select so we can individually click the boxes. Once you do that, you start filling in certain areas, because then we can use like this right here and whatnot for stores and whatever. What we should do is add maybe like a small house on the turnarounds, maybe on the corner here, maybe over here. You know, just little spots here and there to kind of like add textures for the people. I mean that. Get rid of that. Make maybe a 3x4 to make a decent sized house. I don't know why that dog is barking either. Quiet. Anywho, once we do that, this little menu thing down here will start filling up. Once we get this down, this will go up. That's this little bar that we need to focus on. The green is high demand for residential. Excuse me. For how much they demand for houses, we take advantage of that. And then how much they demand for jobs for the commercial zone. So, for example, we're going to add like a store here, add a 3x3 here, 4x3 here, maybe a 1 here, long one there, and then sooner or later that will pop up. I'm going to have to worry about factory area, because it's going to be fun. Getting factories and such here. We're going to have to make a whole deal for them. I might have to get rid of this whole curve point here, but it'll look better. We'll make it look better. Here we make curve. Ideas are ideas, but look at that. We made a bridge right here that we can take advantage of later on. So, what we're going to do is take this main highway here, make a 2-road, just bring it all the way through. This is where our factories are going to be up top here then, because we want simple in and outage like that. Since it's going to be different, we're going to make that little turnaround up here farther so it won't cause too much traffic to get stuck there, because they're gonna try turn around too fast or doing whatever. We gotta plan ahead. Okay. Usually go like this. I'm gonna have fun dealing with like all the little low ends here and making it all like steady looking. This is gonna be a very hard map, but that's why I'm kind of doing a guide on a hard map, so then you know you can be on the easiest map and the most flattest map and still be successful and still make a successful city. Anywho, we're trying to keep our power grid in a very close compact area, or compact area, close together, so then we can take advantage of utilizing just this one strip here, okay? So, now they want low commercial. So once we have these little spots around here, I want to make like a good amount here, so then it's going to be connected. Like, for example, this one is only 2 blocks over, and it still is in the radius of connecting the power to this, to the house. So, fast forward, they're going to be wanting industry here really soon. So, let's focus on industry point, because we already got pretty much the main township slowly, you know, here, there, in the township. Go like this, make a straight line like that, maybe make it straight, maybe to the first point of here, kind of adds like an indication of up. Since we did this over here because it's more flatter, because I'm kind of getting a more of a flatter base thing here, I'm going to add one-way blocks going up, one, up, one, up, one. Always have one-way direction for the industries, so they can do like a simple circling motion. They won't get jammed, they won't fight, they won't, like, we can all build a better base thing here. And then usually what I like to do is count these 4 boxes here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, fill it to the point of the 4th one, turn around points if they want extra businesses on the side. Okay? Right here saying they're complaining because it's not the right direction. Alright, now let's just fill this in with industry, like the whole 2 gaps of this 2 blocks. And maybe like 1 warehouse up here, you know? Some on the side. And then we're gonna need a way out for these people, so what we're gonna do is take that one-way road that we just did with a bridge. Like this. Matter of fact, I should just go like that for a moment. Make sure I'm paged up 1, or for you it'd be up on the D-pad if you're using a controller. Well, I guess they want me to make it part of the actual land, which I'm not complaining. We're gonna make it curve in here, maybe? Take freeform, go out to the point of the road, click that, turn. So now, we should make sure that's a one-way road. Change direction because it's backwards. And voila! We have an in and out point for the city. I need the charger for this one. I'm gonna charge my phone, share the stream, make sure the stream's going great, and continue the video, because I do upload this on YouTube just to give people guidance on how to do stuff. Here we are. Time to go share this love. Copy the link. Sorry guys. I'm gonna take a quick little second break from talking, breathing, freaking share the stream. Have people stop in and join in. Alrighty, so I feel like that's gonna be good for flow of traffic for here and here. We have this one-way road, so then two traffics can go together and hop on the highway, so it shouldn't give us a traffic problem. I guess we just kind of watch them build, I guess. Come on in, come on in. The stores should be popping up there soon. Cars should be coming in soon. And come on. Come on, people. People need to move in, man. There we go. Jobs should bring these people in. Can't live without a job. Oh, would you look at that? Somebody's already coming on in. Cruising in, too. Yeah, come on in, people. See how they're all flooding in? So I'm about to make little enter and exit points up here so then they won't get all too collided all here. But for now, we're dealing with that. We can make something like this maybe, and then change the intersections like this. Stop sign, stop sign, stop sign. I might make this one the light. This one's gonna be the light. No stop signs here because they're both going that way. Stop sign, stop sign, sign, stop sign, stop sign. They can do whatever they want. Stop sign, light, stop sign. Cross traffic. Slow traffic now. So now cars should be coming in there, there, Our industries now need water and power. Take the water tower, bring it to about, I'd say, there, right under them, and voila, they got power, or water. Take the extension cord in here, or the power line here, extend it over here to here, point of making it there. It's still not connected, see if it still has that one. Not connected. Have to make it almost in the blue, and now it's connected. And what I'm gonna do is maybe just go like that. Kind of gives like a curve. Shows that it's its own independent thing. So, keep on moving. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving. Keep on moving forward. Alrighty. Now we got our jobs here. Now let's start with the economy. We'll start dealing with this. Since I don't have a lot of road maintenance trucks or anything that's really bothering me, I'm going to turn this road thing all the way down so I'm not paying off the ads for it. I'm going to turn the power to 71% because I'm not paying a lot for it, but, you know, it's not big of a problem. I'm going to turn my water down to 50 because I have a lot of it, and if they need more, I just put another water tower, but I'm still paying 584, so it's kind of a lot. Now this little red thing should be going down unless, you know, the houses are paying more, but yeah, it should be going down because we're paying less for stuff around the city. Every day, hourly. Now we want more homes. Here. Two little tiny homes here. Which is cool. Nice little tiny house there. Like that. Let's make almost like another neighborhood right here. Like so. Do it again here. Start putting little houses up here. Make sure they got water. There's our water. Bring the water up here. Now they have water up there. Now these people don't have sewage. Sewage needs electricity. So we gotta make a wind turbine, like I like to do, right by it. So, boom. So the blue is pretty much touching its blue, and now it has its own source of power here. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now these sewage things should be coming back, and not that big of a problem now. Guys can take poops and flush the toilets, and not have a problem. Alright, go faster. 3 speed. Jeez. Come on, get rid of it. Bro. Listen. See, there, it listened. It took it like 4 days, jeez. So bigger factories like this, I like the historical because they don't really go much anywhere else, and they do look good. Later on I'll make this a big industry plant. It's gonna look nice. All up on this hill. It's gonna be like filled with industry and then farming, and we're gonna do some stuff up here. Let's look at the areas. I never really got to look at the areas. So it's gonna be very hilly. We're gonna have fun making like tunnels and going to the thing. So I think I'm just gonna take the majority of this because up here looks, I don't know, nice, but in the way. So if I do the 9, it might be down rather than up, because then I can. 1 second. Oh. I have to sneeze. Okay, I'm back. Jeez, they got very close and very tight, very fast. And now, our money should be going up now, because now we're getting money for them important stuff here. And then people are actually spending their money here from working here. then people who actually have jobs here are getting money to spend at actually their job. So, trying to get my old man in here, because I would have loved to have my dad watch the stream and appreciate City Skylines, because that's what I usually do with him, chillax with him and play City Skylines. I'm showing my work, because it's kind of cool. Like, front for Michigan looks way crazier now, which is, you don't even know of. It's completely crazy. Second, sharing the stream again, just to get somebody in here to watch the stream. Cause I feel lonely, man. I feel lonely. I know a lot of people don't play City Skylines, but it's a cool game. It's very... get yourself entitled into it, I guess. It's kind of a challenge a lot, but... isn't what life is about? Challenge and progressing and... time. Okay, so now since I had my budget down for the electricity, we can bring it up, since we're not paying a lot for it, up to 85 and see what happens. Let's see if they're going to have more power. The more budget means the more amount of power gets produced out for the people. But in this case, it looks like we need another wind turbine. Oh, no. We're gonna just, here, turn up maybe 5 more? See, once we do that, fix the problem. Now we got fucking some dump trucks in here now, and X, yeah, there we go. Bring it along, bring it along. Looks like they want more houses, so we're gonna just kind of fill this area up with houses, because it's gonna fill up. It's gonna look nice. I should add like a alleyway right there, but we'll add paths later on. Alrighty, I'm gonna historical building that mug. We're gonna historical this little, these blocks over here. I want this to be a historical part of the town. You know what I'm saying? See, with people who are using controllers and on consoles, also controller, there's going to be this thing called Inspector. Just click on them and then go up to historical building. Kind of do it this way. Guess it's like, it feels more of a long process, but trust me, with mouse and keyboard sometimes it's annoying. So with this, you just think, you know, double tap X, just X, 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 or X, 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 and circle. Or, for example, if you're on Xbox, AA, B, you know. Mouse and keyboard is kind of more strict, like, I don't know, time consuming. See? Now people just go straightly out into that, and they'll go directly out of the city. It just looks amazing. Okay, this rain is killing me. Oh, jeez. Rain was too long, man. I guess we can make it so, I guess, like, gonna make a main road kind of come from there to here. Oh, it's directly on, so let's do that. So then people from here, they're walking, they don't have to walk like that. It's zigzag, they can just walk straight down. I feel like that's nicer. That's just adding a flow of traffic for the highway at this point. Now they just want more factory. So let's make just a factory point. Like this, maybe down 9.5. Let's go 9.5 since we're on a hill. Like that. Make sure that doesn't lump too hard. For the most part, it looks pretty good. Make a one-way road through this part. See if it's still not ugly looking, because we're going to be very lumpy in a sense right now. Let's just build something like that. That road, I guess. And we add a couple roads like this, and have it one way like that. See, it's going to be very shaky looking, but we're going to do what we're going to have to do. Okay? The big boy one right here. Let's get a big one. One-way road down that way. Might straighten her out. You know what I'm saying? I might as well upgrade... Shush. Might as well upgrade this one to be a one-way, I suppose. So, they have that kind of feeling. Make a double one right here. Like that. Like a medium road, just like that for a turnaround. Ta-da! Done. Go like that maybe. Add another one on the turnaround. Factory zone. Let's see here. And now we have the first start of Newton, Colorado, with a positive of 156, steady rising. Our budget is set to 90 for our electricity, so even though we're paying an extra 215 for, I think, what, just the extra buildings here, we're still gaining money because we're getting more money from getting in from the industrial zone rather than supporting this whole like township here. But I'm just gonna leave it at there. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna probably upload one tomorrow, if not the day after. We can work back on Newton Co. as a guide number 2 later on. Be safe, guys. Love you guys. Aurora is out.